trying to eat my... Cricket's wanting to get into the bowl too. You can't get in the bowl. No, these are names. These are my potential winners. Get out of there. She's wanting to get in my bowl. No. Hi guys. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Jeannie and this is Get This Glowing, and if this is your first time here, then welcome. I am so glad that you found this channel. And if this is not your first time here and you are returning, thank you so much for choosing to spend a part of your day with me. And in today's video, I have a fun video for you today because this is again Tuesday and this is my partner up collab day with my girl, Itsamanda, and we have another fun one for you today. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about 5 products that we wouldn't want even if you gave it to us. And while that sounds easy, if you know me, I want everything. I mean, everything. And so probably if it was poop on a stick, I'd want it if you gave it to me. So and so finding 5 items that if somebody, and so really think about this. Now think, somebody's going to call you up and they're going to say, hey, I'm going to send you over this product and you know, it's for free. And, you know, these are products at the store, probably Sephora, you know, so they're tried and true products. And we're going to send this over to your house, no charge. And I'm going to tell that manufacturer, no, that's okay. Keep your product. I don't want it. So, so I had to really think about this because, you know, if I'm going to be really honest with you, my viewer, which I want to be completely 100% transparent and honest, I had to think about, okay, this has to be an item basically that I would, you know, give to someone else, because so this has to be a product that I'm going to turn around and get rid of because one, you know, I'm really not going to use that product. I don't have any interest in it. I don't like it, you know, something. It's just for some reason I would turn right around and declutter that product. So that was my mindset going into this. What is a product that I would turn around and want to declutter out of my stash for some reason? What is that product? So I have come up with 5 and I'm going to give you the reasons why. So if you're interested in seeing what products, even if you gave them to me, I would not want them, we're getting into it right now. Let's go ahead and just in no particular order. So the first one on my list, so you know that I love Natasha Denona. For the most part, but we all know that she changes her formulas quite a lot. There is no consistency across her palettes, across her brand. So sometimes you get a really slammin' palette and sometimes maybe not so much. And so, you know, it's kind of a gamble whenever you buy a Natasha Denona product. And if you're going to be one of the first ones out there to hop on a palette, then it is a gamble because you don't know what is going to be in that palette. Is it going to be good? Is it not going to be good? And you've heard this from many different YouTubers saying, hey, you know, this mini palette is great, this mini palette not so much, this 5-pan is great, this 5-pan's not so much, or even to the point that this particular shadow in the 5-pan started out as this metallic shadow and now it's been replaced with this one, you know, for whatever reason. You know, the shadow might be too crumbly, or it's just not cost effective because there's too much damage in transit, it keeps on breaking, whatever. But still, across the board, Natasha Denona is not a very consistent formula. So the very first thing that I'm not drawn to this palette. I really would not want this palette. It would just be something that would be in my collection that I would have to declutter, and that is the Tropic palette. One, the color story is just not there for me. There's not enough variation in the palette. There's a lot of peach in the palette. It's just a lot of the same color, whether it is a different formula amongst the same shade or not. So maybe the same shade's repeating, but the texture of the shade is different. Okay, but still it really looks like a lot the same color until you get to the bottom row. But even that particular color story has a lot of blue in it, and that just blue is one of those things that it just really has to be a certain blue for it to grab me. Blue is, I'm more of a warm tone girl, so the Tropic palette just doesn't grab my fancy. And then among the palettes of Natasha Denona, I have heard from so many different people that this particular palette just does not perform. It's just not one of her top performing palettes. So this is on my list of one of those things I just wouldn't want in my collection. Moving on into a hair tool. I've got two different hair tools in this group of 5 things, but one is the Dyson, what do they call this? The Dyson Air Waver, is that what it's called? Air Wrap? The Dyson Air Wrap, that's what it's called. The Dyson Air Wrap. You could not give me this thing. No way. One, it is very expensive. It's $499. And the only way that I would take this thing is to turn right around and resell it. And you're not supposed to do that with PR. So I would not take this thing. It is so bulky. So that would take up at least a quarter of the space underneath my bathroom sink. And space to me is a premium, because I have got a lot of other things a lot of other products that I would rather to take up that space. So when I think about a product that I would rarely pull out, and it's not that I don't curl my hair, it's not that I don't wave my hair, but I have got a fantastic Brocato flat iron that does great beach waves that I absolutely love. You can set it for a certain temperature. It's not overly expensive, and that thing I have had for a long time, and it just keeps on going. I like it much better than the Chi products. I am in love with my Brocato. So until something comes along that's gonna knock that thing out of the water, or until it dies, that is going to be my forever love. So there is no way that, it comes in this big brown case like this. It's got all of these attachments, and it's just, to me, that, I like to get it like this with hair, because I want to move on to the makeup. So I don't have time. I was a stylist. Maybe that's my problem, is that I did hair for years. So, I'm over hair. I want to move on to the makeup and have, do something fun. So hair's not fun to me anymore. So I want to move on. So no, I don't want that thing. You couldn't give it to me. That would just be something to take up space in my house. And I have got a lot more things that I would rather take up space underneath my cabinet, like cleansers and moisturizers and anti-aging serums and toners and niacinamide serums and, things from Good Molecules and, that type of stuff. So, no way. No way. And, $4.99? Really? What does that thing do? No. Okay, so then the other thing that you could never give me, never, is I I looked at the Sol de Janeiro Carnival set with the Boom Boom cream. Then they have the Biggie Boom Boom cream. Anything that has to do with the Boom Boom smell. That stuff gives me a headache instantly. The minute that I open the container, boom, I have a headache. And this set has the Boom Boom cream, the Boom Boom body wash. It may even have Boom Boom cologne. I don't know. I don't want anything that has the smell of Boom Boom. No, I don't want, no, nothing to do with the Boom Boom am I into. No, it gives me a headache instantly. So I suffer from severe migraines. I have an upper C-spine injury. I have sinus issues. But the minute that I smell anything that has to do with that Boom Boom, it just sets me off like that, and I am off and running with a major migraine. Don't want anything to do with the Boom Boom. So, nope, you can keep your Boom Boom cream. And anytime that I get anything to do with the Boom Boom line with Sol de Janeiro, you can believe it's going in a giveaway. So, no. The other thing is the Hourglass Vanish, Seamless Vanish, however it's worded, foundation. So this retails, I think, for around the $56 mark. And this foundation was, you know, so hyped up. We were very excited for it to launch. I believe it came out at the beginning of the summertime, and it was a complete flop. I do not know of anyone on YouTube that liked this foundation. Shout out in the comments below if you like this foundation. So I don't think that it worked for anyone, even the skin type that it was marketed for. So this is a product that's very expensive that, no, I would not want it. Even if you gave it to me, it would be something that I would just end up having to declutter anyway. And I was very thankful that this is not one that I jumped on right away. I did jump on the Charlotte Tilbury, and that on her Flawless Airbrush foundation, and that was one that did not work for me. It did not work for my dry skin type, and so I was very happy that while I did hop on the Charlotte, I did not hop on the Hourglass Vanish. So no, this I definitely do not want. So let's move into another hair styling tool. And this would be the T3 Whirl Trio or a Whirl Single, any type of those products that doesn't have the clip to it. So it's just a straight wand and you wrap your hair around it. These are running around the $250 price point. Maybe I am just old school. Maybe I just don't know how to use these, but the curling wands where you take your hair and you wrap it yourself and hold your hair while it curls, I don't understand these type of products. I don't get these type of products. I don't know how to use these type of products. I can use a Marcel curling iron that click, 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 clicks together without a spring clip to them, or I can use a clip spring clamped curling iron. Either one of those I'm cool with, but a curling iron that has no clamp on it to hold your hair, I do not know how to use them. So for the sake of not burning myself, I would never want one of these. I don't understand the point of these. I guess maybe if you had really long hair and you could just wrap your the bottom part of your hair around it. But then you're holding two pieces. You're holding your hair and you're holding the curling iron. So, you know, you can't multitask. So like, you know, I've got this going on and I might be, you know, doing something else with my other hand. So to me, it's a very inefficient product whenever I'm thinking about it. I don't know. What do you think? Do you use one? Does it work for you? How do you use it? Do you like it? Once you get used to it, do you think it's easier to use than a standard curling iron? I would really be interested to know your thoughts about these. That's why I chose this product, was to maybe get your feedback on them, because I am interested in what people are thinking about those particular types of products. Or do you feel like me, that they're very inefficient? I don't get them. I don't know why anyone would want one. Yeah, let me know, because to me, they're a very inefficient product in the fact that they're taking up both of your hands. So I don't understand them. I don't know why anybody would want them. So yeah. Okay, let's move on, and then this will be my last product, and this one includes my big pet peeve. So last year around Christmas time, I think maybe this was when this product came out. Maybe it came out before. This is most certainly whenever I discovered this product. It is the Lancome Absolute BX Night Cream. And I was really excited about this. I got some samples of this when I bought my Lancome holiday gift last year. This was 2018 Christmas. It was just in this beautiful gold packaging. Just looked so luxurious. It had a $200 price tag. It was a night cream. It had its own special eye night cream. And whenever you say skincare to me, expensive, luxurious skincare, immediately I start salivating and wanting it. So, you know, I came home, the lady had given me deluxe sample sizes of this to try. We had talked a while. I had went in there to get the Absolute powder, the dewy, shiny powder, and I really, really liked this salesperson that I had met at my Macy's counter. And so I came home and I did some research on it, and I was floored. And there is no way that you could ever give me this product. If you gave it to me, if Lancome called me up today and gave me this product, I would throw it in the trash. And the reason why is because I have very, very dry skin that is so dry that I have to be on steroids for it from time to time. And this particular cream has denatured alcohol in it, and it's very high up on the ingredients list. And some people are okay with that have oily skin types. Some companies say that they put that in there because of oily skin types, but in a night cream, I just don't ever feel like that it is okay. It is a pet peeve of mine because I never feel like you should put a drying alcohol in a skin. I don't feel like you should ever put a drying alcohol in a skin care product that you use during the day or the night. I just feel like that it is absolutely non-negotiable. It just should not happen, no matter what. And those types of drying agents, drying products should be marketed for acne, for oily skin, for drying the skin. There's ways to to do that. But whenever you're going to mass market something for an overnight cream, then you should never use a drying alcohol in it. And I am not okay with that. And I could not believe that Lancome would put a drying alcohol near the top of their ingredient list in this particular product. Again, I will have the products up here where you can see exactly what product I'm talking about, but it's in their Genifique line as well. So, you know, some people are okay with it. I personally am not. So, you know, I just urge you to always, no matter what brand is out there, always do your research before you invest in a product, before you use a product, especially your skincare. It's different whenever you're talking about a foundation and you've got your skincare on, you've got your primer on, you've got a barrier between your foundation and your skin. But whenever you are using your skincare, always do your research and be sure that you do not have a drying alcohol laying right next to your skin, especially if you have very, very dry skin. So, those are my 5 products that even if they were given to me for free, I would not want them. So, do you have any products that if somebody called you up and offered to give them to you for free, you'd take a pass on them? I'd be interested to know what those products were that you would immediately declutter out of your stash. Have you decluttered anything recently? I'd be interested to know that too. Let me know in the comments below what you've decluttered recently. And don't forget, if you haven't went over to my friend Amanda's channel, go ahead and go over and check out her 5 products too. I know I'm curious to see what she chooses. So if you haven't been over to her channel, go ahead and check that out. Give her some love. Subscribe to her channel. Like her video. I can't wait to see what she picks for her 5 products. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, or if you are here from Amanda's channel, hi, my name is Jeannie, and we do a lot of unboxing, new makeup try-ons, get ready with me's, tutorials, that type of thing over here. So if that sounds interesting to you and you'd like to subscribe to my channel, all you got to do is click the big red subscribe button down below. And then if you want to be notified by YouTube whenever I post new content to my channel, all you got to do is hit that post notification bell, and YouTube will give you a heads up when there's something new to watch. I hope that today finds you happy, healthy, and well, and that you're having a great day. But for now, smooches everybody. I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye for now.